Here in my garage, I got this Lamborghini full of money and golden bricks. But you know what I'm more proud of than my Lamborghini? Lawsuits. Tai Lopez lawsuit. Yet right here on page 3 is something the other guys aren't talking about. So at first, the idea seemed brilliant. What they were going to do is take companies like Dress Barn, Radio Shack, Pier 1 Imports, and actually take these failed brick and mortar stores and bring them online, do some e-com marketing and stuff like that, and build these into successful e-commerce ventures using pro monetization methods that make tons of money. However, after getting an estimated $240 million from investors, let's take a look at how they're doing. Owner of Radio Shack, Pier 1, and Modell's in danger of bankruptcy filing? Let's dig a little deeper. Radio Shack, we can see here, looks like a standard e-com site. However, if we take a look at the traffic, it looks like it's on a rapid decline, and it's only getting 210,000 visits a month, which is similar to the amount of traffic my website, affiliatemarketingdude.com, gets. But I thought Radio Shack was a way bigger brand than me here in my garage. And as you can see here, all these businesses are on the decline or actually getting very little traffic, which begs the question, where did the $240 million go? According to the New York Post here, he only spent $120 million acquiring these brands. And yes, I understand that it does cost money to revamp and run businesses, but why are they struggling? And as we can see here from a Google search on Retail Ecommerce Ventures lawsuit fraud, a lot of these lawsuits are alleging that fraud was involved, which means, allegedly, they took money from investors with the promise of investing in these businesses and building them into powerhouses, and for whatever reason, these businesses didn't do as well as promised or actually failed. As we can see here, they are on the brink of bankruptcy, which means the $240 million from the investors is most likely gone. However, they still do have the rights to these businesses, which could be worth a lot of money. In fact, one of the businesses that they're actually partnered with, they didn't acquire it, but they did partner with it, is bodybuilding.com, which is making like $300 million a year. And you can see here, they did partner with them, they didn't acquire it. So it's not like every dime of the $300 million they make is going to investors, but it does give us a little insight into the value of websites. And while I wouldn't risk $240 million of other people's money to purchase failed businesses with the hope of bringing them back to life, we can see here that bodybuilding.com gets almost 7 million visitors a month, and they got tons and tons of keywords they're ranking at the top of Google. This is what makes these websites and brands so valuable. We can see they rank for bicep workouts, chest workouts, and on we go. Literally hundreds of thousands of keywords at the top of Google, getting traffic every single day. And if we take a look at RadioShack.com right here, we could see that they have almost 100,000 search engine rankings, and they are getting traffic for little words related to electrical things. We could see they rank for HDMI to RCA, which gets about 6,500 searches a month, battery 23A 12 volt, which is a specific battery. And if you click the link here, you can actually see that it does go to a page where they can purchase this product. However, over here on Amazon, I can get this product way cheaper, delivered in the blink of an eye. And while Tai Lopez and Alex Mayer and all these people at e-commerce whatever ventures may not have done this process correctly and might be in some hot water legally, the idea of building websites from something that exists before is a huge business. Yep, this is literally something I do every day. But I'm not spending $240 million. In fact, what I'm doing is looking for domains and websites at auction that I can purchase for anywhere from $50 to maybe $1,000 or $1,200. I am looking at the Google rankings in Ahrefs to figure out what these websites rank for. Then I'm using direct response marketing strategies to make these work in a super simple way. So if I had RadioShack.com and I was able to rank for something like RCA to HDMI converter, which actually has a monthly search volume of about 10,000, meaning that this product sells very, very well because people need it. What I would do is I would take this traffic and send it to a very simple one-off order page. So I would take them from the search engine right like this to a page that very simply has a picture of the product and an order button with shipping details. Something that they can just click, enter their info, and boom, they order the product. And if you could simply do this on all the products that RadioShack.com ranks for, you would have a business that would make lots of money. Only the problem here is their products were priced too high and the call to action was kind of weak, which is why they ended up trying to turn Radio Shack into some crypto coin. As we can see here, this Radio Shack coin aged about as well as a glass of milk in a hot summer day. Why they decided to make a crypto out of Radio Shack is beyond me. However, these lawsuits are mounting and mounting and mounting, and these companies could be in serious hot water. Which begs the question, does buying and selling websites and businesses actually work? And the answer is yes, absolutely. This is exactly what I've been doing for over 23 years. I simply come over here to sites like GoDaddy Auctions and I look for websites that have lots of value, search engine rankings, and traffic associated with them. Like this one here that ranks for all kinds of different keywords related to new SUVs and different SUV cars for all different kinds of purposes. I can then take this site, as I can see here, it's at auction for about $227, rebuild all the pages and all the content around what this site was about, and then point to things that make me money. As we can see here, the keywords related to SUVs actually go for a lot of money. And when you get into insurance and car loans and all kinds of things like that, the money just keeps going up and up and up. As we can see over here on OfferVault, there are tons of offers related to car loans and car loan refinancing that pay as much as $185 per lead. Yep, you don't even have to make a sale, you just get someone interested and you get paid. And you can see here a site about fly fishing, e-commerce, and on we go. There are literally hundreds of thousands of domains being bought and sold each and every day. And if you want to learn how to buy and sell domains and build them up to make profit, check out the links in the description.